Hello everyone, today I'm gonna have my game review that I played on the internet, the Fox website with the 9-dan player. He is the professional player, he's not the professional 9-dan. I'm not sure what dan is, I need to search again. But you know, actually the professional 1-dan between now and 9-dan, nowadays it doesn't really matter. Actually it's similar. Yeah, now I handled the black and my opponent was white. And this is the Boyumi game for 30 seconds. So I can say this is a fast game and we just ignore each other and white just invade here. I guess maybe he wanted to ask me whether I want to pincer or I just want to answer. But normally we don't really use here, it's quite passive. So I just keep playing the active way. And you know, this is quite popular joseki nowadays. Even white could decide to capture this one stone. Most of the time AI is saying this is better for white, but I had a plan because my one stone was already here. So if I just have a 2-space jump, I was confident to restrict white area, so I didn't really care for this joseki. If there is a white stone more, then of course I didn't decide to play. So you shouldn't only think this is always better for white or always better for black. You shouldn't have that kind of mind. So now white just accept here. I think this was right decision and I prepared the 2-space jump. Somehow I felt that this can be suitable with this one stone fighting as well. And of course white is also possible to play. Nowadays the white decided to play pip first and then pincer. And this pincer is quite important. If white just ignore, then black can make the base for those area. So now this is the right timing to do that. And make black to goes out to center and the white can just attach. So this black is gonna be fine. But now I don't have a base for this group. So everything is okay for white. So at this moment and I didn't really think about the mistake at the actual game when I was playing. If this was right move for me and I just need to save this one stone, I wanted to trade between this and even white just capture and trade, and this was okay for white because even this one stone has Aju in the future, just like here. Yeah, and the point is the white can bother this white group and just try to get territory, and it was okay for white. But actual game he just decided to keep move out and using some Tetsuji, and this was okay until now. At this moment, however, white has to keep Hane here, and I was expecting him to play this move. That this was not bad fighting for white. Yeah. But actual game, he just saved this one stone. When I was playing the game, I realized that this was not bad for me, and I just stretch here. I didn't expect him to save this one stone. I stretch here. At this moment, I made a big mistake. Just as follow the basic hangma, it was right move, and black's shape is very thick, and even you know if white just plays here, then I can try to bother this group and everything was okay. I just wanted to be more efficient for the future, and this one stone can press this group more, but this was my wrong judgment, and since white caught here, the shape was pretty bad. And even during the game I didn't realize that I'm gonna be bad because basically I can capture this white group, but since you know white could come to the right fighter point, and this made me to feel a bit annoying. Even though white has a sacrifice, then white can make the great outside. At this moment also I made a mistake. I just need to go out with the Kusumi, and this was better. But actual game I just decided to play with one space jump, and then but white stretch here, and I can't really find out the good move to answer. If I just ignore, for example, if white just plays here right now, then you know I can just make the Tetsuji, and when he captured, then I can go out to center. If I can separate up the white group perfectly, then it's gonna be not bad for me because I captured the lower corner. But he found out a very good move. After this, I can't really find a good move. You know, I have to answer. I just made one exchange and I just go back to answer. If I ignore, then the life and death is in trouble. I can't fight. So I am supposed to answer. Then he can just make the soft net. At this moment, I have no solution. I can save with going out to the center, but he can make the amazing Tetsuji. I can't really save like this way. If I do that, you know, he can just connect. Even though I want to go out, then it's impossible. Yeah. So I just have only one way to capture this one stone. But this capturing was so bad. Well, after I capture, his shape is very clean, and even he can keep surround my group, and he can get more territory. So even though I capture this group, still I'm behind, and I have to invest much more to take care of this group. I shouldn't have any situation to capture this group. I shouldn't surround here, so I must go out to center. At this moment, this one stone capturing was very big. This is a bigger stage for each other. Even white can make clean base and territory, and even, you know, this group is getting a little bit pressing. But now since white goes here, I catch up the timing to do that. There was my chance to bother white group, but still it doesn't mean it's better for me. Still I'm behind. So if you just count to the territory, it looks not bad, but we can't count about the potential yet for white. So at this moment, white performance was not really good. That this was the right vital point, and if white asks this move first, then white can connect naturally. But actual game he skipped that, so I can beat the left hand side and white is safe. Eventually I got the chance to separate of this group, and he felt that is a bit difficult to answer, and you just ignore. So basically we don't know what we are doing for each other, just we are ignoring, totally ignoring both of the player. And then we are just going our own way. And I just tried to find out some normal move, but at this moment I had a chance to use the Tetsuji. This was the right Tetsuji. It can make white to feel much more annoying. Yeah, so I just lost that chance. So we had a trading again. So sent the corner, I haven't captured yet. White can try to make the call anytime when he wants. So I need to spend one more move. So basically here is a big place, and even upper corner is big place, and this is also very big. And so we just need to find out somewhere to start. So where I started was this way area. I just start to make the call first. And even now white is a little bit better, not a lot. And I'm just using this is to be literally minus move, but inside there's Aji. I may have a chance to save it in the future. So I didn't really think it was horribly bad exchange. And I just cut here. I think this was a little bit mistake. The white was supposed to Atari this way. At this when he Atari here, yeah. Actually, it was my chance. If I just stop to use the call strat, I just can strategy first. When he answer, this one stone was very big. If he just Atari, if I can capture, basically I can break his old territory, and even here was not easy to serve. Just like when he Atari here, and even though I just tried to save at the corner, it was much better result for me. Yeah, so I had a chance to play here. When I play here, AI suggests him to play here, but in the actual psychology, it's not easy to step back here. That even there is a push and cut. Yeah, just like such kind of Aji. And even I can use this way in the future. So actually black didn't lose anything. So it was my chance, and then he realized that he has to ignore. So we had a trading again. And yeah, this one here is also quite difficult to find the vital point in the Boyomi game. The right decision was like also have to save with the Kosumi and keep trying to save like that. This was right decision. And even white has to just stretch and then steal my base. That was much better. When I go out, then he can just take the corner, and you know both of the player has some misjudge. It's common, yeah. So now became my saving position was much beautiful. Even though I just Tenoki 2 times, then I can save perfectly at the corner. So I can say I'm leading the game. And now white has to save this group, try to save by call. And now I'm keep using the vital point. And this can make, when he push here, I can restrict the upper side. And even, there is Aji to save these 2 stones. But anyway, I think white must push here. This was the vital point, how he could cover this ladder. Actual game, he just made a 2 space jump, and this, since I block here, white should be quite annoying to answer. If white just answer, there is Aji. I can just make this Aji right now, and this capturing race isn't possible for black, even though white is around here. If I just answer, then he might stretch and capture, but there is a good capturing race method. I can Hane first. This core is gonna be free. It's flower core for me. So white can't really do that. So now he decided to answer. At this moment, you can see my weakness. I was reading many things at this moment with the last Boyomi. At the first, I was keep waiting for this Boyomi. Whether I can play here. Right now, ladder is no problem. Just he can use this right now. If I answer, then it's gonna be ladder. So now I have to think about to trade this way. And then just I was afraid of that whether this is in trouble at the last Boyomi. But those things are gonna be all centered for me. And if I just jump out here, actually my capturing race had no problem. Yeah, and even I get many things at this moment. Yeah, at the left hand side. So I lost that chance, and even I just stretch. It was really my weakness. If I don't want to decide here, actually leave this one and then Atari here and attack this group was no problem. This is one of the vital point how I can bother the center. Then obviously black is better. But actual game, my performance was horrible. I just tried here and I read many things, strange thing. If white just come in here, I don't really have to read any letter. And if white just answer here, then I was preparing to cut here. This was my plan. Of course, I had reading some parts. Just I wanted to capture this 1 stone. This is gonna be letter. This is good enough for me. And if white to just capture this 1 stone, then I can sacrifice. If he just stretch, then I can capture like this. If he just capture here, I can Atari, and this white can't really play here. I can make the tiger's mouth, and there Aji is gonna be very bad, and even he made here that there is the flower core as well. But even I'm not sure this is good enough for me or not. But since I play here, he had a good plan to answer, exchange this, because he has to make 2 eyes perfectly. And then he has prepared the Hane. Hane was good move, how he could cover for both of the side. Just like you can see the actual game, I handled the actually even now I didn't make any mistake. Just I walked a different way. Just I was thinking that I can punish much more at this moment. So I just has played the push and cut here. Sorry, there is some shadow. I just has played the push and cut. And this was no problem. Just if I didn't mind to punish the white, and if I just stretch, this cut was gonna be sente and just make him to answer. However, I can use many sente at the center. Still, I'm leading the game, and it was good enough for me. And actual game, I read many strange things, and I just tried to use here. Basically I can't use any such kind of exchange. It's big difference for the point, and even I can't make anything. Even though I make the Atari, even I can't capture by sente. If I can do that, at least it's better. But white can answer something like this. So I lost many things at this moment. Yeah, with this cutting. So I just decided to play here, and even this black 5 stones are not stable enough. It's gonna be sente. He will answer here. Otherwise, I can make tiger's mouth and capturing race. But point is, when he capture, still I don't have such kind of exchange. So it's not stable enough, and even I lost many points. So at this moment, the result was changed. That became white is better. And now we started to have this call, and even this call method was not perfect. Black was supposed to play here, and when white can't play like that, I can just capture by surrounding from outside. So he was supposed to play here, and now it was much better for me, and just this call condition was much better. However, when I capture, if he connect, then I can even have some end game, and it was the call. So if I can just win this call without any pay to him, then of course I will be better. But the point is we both had a many call strat, and already I lost many points at this fighting. I couldn't get many benefit, so I can't say I'm better enough. And this cutting was annoying for me. If I just answer here, then in the future this Atari is gonna be very big, and even, you know, there is the cutting as well, and he can cut, and this group is quite annoying. So I just try to use the hardest to move, strongest to move, and when he save here, and this cutting point was annoying, and since he do that, and even I capture these 3 stones, you know, just like I have to care my life and death as well. Otherwise, yeah, just like here, yeah, until now, and they keep continue to have a call, then I need to care my group as well. So I must win this call, however. So still we are using the call strat, yeah, like this. And yeah, these things are our benefit. Black cannot ignore, white can just capture these 3 stones. So black has to answer, and yeah, if white capture, I can do it by Sente and try to end the game. This is very big, just like, you know, I can do it by Sente. He just accept everything. So now we both of the had to keep this call, but eventually I don't have enough call strat. Even though I just use here and capture, he also has a call strat here and capture, and this is not big enough anymore, even he ignore. So I just decided to capture this white 3 stones, and yeah, we just have an end game at this moment. But already point is not good enough for me. Yeah, now, and at the last situation, this was very sharp, and if I want to cover, just like if he just connect, then I can connect everything very clean, but he just made a Tetsuji. If I just answer, and when I answer here, then he can try to capture my whole group. And if he just try to answer here, then he can use the cut. I can't really capture this 1 stone. And even I capture here, then it's same problem. So if I really wanted to cover perfectly, I just had to play the step back and something like this. But if he just have a right end game, still I'm losing. Yeah. So eventually I just used the I didn't have enough time. I wanted to use the Sente. So we had a trading again, just like this. Yeah. So yeah, he became get here. But the problem is why I'm behind is in the future I have to surround this group. Yeah, because now white cut my group. So after this end game, yeah, I was not enough for the point. So even I did really hard, I lost to 5.5 points. I guess maybe at this moment I lost more than 5.5 points. My result was very horrible. And I need to fix many things, just like at this moment. And this is one of my weakness. When I had a good control, I'm just using some selfish reading. Yeah, just I'm reading for me. I didn't read the white best answer. If I'm white, maybe I can find out this move, but I didn't. I was careless. Yeah, just like at this moment, I had many options. Whether I can just save these 2 stones right now, and even whether it's not really valuable, then I can bother this center group first. I like this move most. And if I play here, then white has to take care of this group. Then I can just do it anytime that I want. I didn't have to be hurry. And even I have the other method. I can just even play here. And of course, this is obviously bad move, bad exchange when he answer. Yeah, but I can just save this group. Yeah, even now. Yeah, if he ignore, then I can just cut here and capture these 3 stones. I really had many options to play. Yeah, but here, since this one, just white didn't want to have a bad exchange before because black was leading enough. And even this was the flower call for me, but when I have such kind of control, then I'm using the passive mode. Then this is that I have to fix. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. Today I show you my losing game and also my horrible reading and decision when I'm leading the game. Yeah, it's not easy to fix. Even we know the weakness, then still, I have been having this weakness for more than 25 years. Yeah, so I will keep try. Yeah, so just I want you to get more confident. Yeah, even strong player, they are winning the game, then we are using the same kind of mistake with the same kind of psychology. So I want to really solve this problem. Yeah, I will try my best to. Yeah, so I want to show you how I will be different in the future. Okay, thank you very much everybody. Please like and subscribe and see you guys next time. Bye bye.